Welcome to Uma's classroom. This video is on the topic how to find out the volume of rectangular prisms. For this video, I am very thankful to Mrs. McGuire, a very senior faculty from Mason Intermediate School of Mason City School District of Ohio. Thank you so much Mrs. McGuire for providing me this opportunity to make the video. Now enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment to Uma's classroom for more math and science videos. Here are two L-shaped geometric figures. Those are made out of two different non-overlapping rectangular prisms. Apparently all the faces of those prisms are not very clear to us. So just let's do some drawing for that. Let me draw this line. Let me draw this line. Let's join this. Then let's join this. Now look at this picture. This is one prism. Let's consider it as prism A, and this is another prism. To find out the volume of this geometric figure, we are going to use the formula of volume of rectangular prism. And the formula is volume equals to the length of the prism times the width of the prism times the height of the prism. Let's look at this figure. Here we can see this total length is 12, but for this prism, this is 8. So this is also going to be 8 inch. This is the length. Let's look at this part. This is 2, which is going to be the width of this prism. And this part, this is the height of the prism. It is 3. So for this prism, the volume is going to be length, that is 8, times width, 2, times the height, 3, equals to 8 times 2 is 16 times 3 is 48. Here 3 times the inches are multiplied with each other. So the unit of volume is going to be inch cube. Let's look at the other part of the prism. This part, let's consider this is as prism B. Now from here, if I extend this line a little bit, I can see from the picture this entire length is 12 inch. This much is 8. So this part is going to be 12 minus 8 equals 4 inch. So this is 4. This is also 4. This is 10. So this is also going to be 10. Now look at this part. From the picture I can see this is 2. So this is also 2. This is also 2 and this is also going to be 2. Let's look at this prism now. And now we are going to calculate the volume of prism B. For prism B, this is the length, that is 4 times this is the width of the prism, 2 times this is the height of the prism, 10. Gives me a value 4 times 2, 8 times 10, 80. And the unit is same as above, inch cube. Now for this total L-shaped geometric figure, the volume is going to be the addition of these two separate volumes. Now the total volume of this L-shaped figure is going to be volume of prism A plus volume of prism B. That is equals to volume of prism A means 48" cube. So 48 plus 80" cube volume of prism B gives me a value of 128" cube, and that is my answer. Following the same method, we can calculate the volume of this L-shaped geometric figure. So we finished our drawing part. Let's look at this picture. This is our prism A. So I'm going to calculate the volume of prism A. From the picture I can see this is 5. So this is also 5. This is 5. This is 5, which is the length of prism A. So according to formula, 5 times the width of the prism, this is 1. So this is also 1. This is also 1. Times the height of this prism, that is 3. This gives me a value 15 feet cube. Let's move on to the other part of the prism, that is prism B. We can draw something like that. So this is my prism B, and here I can see this total length is 9 feet, and this much is 1. So this much is going to be 9 minus 1 equals 8 feet. So for prism B, the volume, this is 8, so this is also 8. This is 8. The length is 8 times the width is this one, 5, and the height is this one, 2. Gives me a value for 8 times 5, 40, 40 times 2, 80 feet cube. Now, according to the formula, we have to add these two volumes to get the total volume of this L-shaped geometric figure. So VL equals to VA plus VB. That means VA 15 plus this one VB equals to 95 feet cube. And this is my final answer. The total volume of this geometric figure. Here are two more L-shaped geometric figures. Using the same formula, we can find out the total volume of these figures. We have already done a part of our drawing. Now I can clearly see my first prism over here. Let's consider this is prism A. And this is the length of the prism. So this is 8 yards. This is also 8. This is also going to be 8 yards. This is the width of this prism A. Width is 5, and this is the height, that is 4 yards. So according to the formula, volume of prism A is going to be its length, that means 8, times its width, means 5, times its height 4, giving me back a total value of 8 times 5 is 40 times 4 160 yards cube. Now we will calculate the volume of the other prism, that is prism B, another part of this geometric figure. So this is my prism B. For prism B, this is 4 yard. As this is 4, this is also going to be 4. This is 16, that is the height of the prism, and this is the width. As this is 5, so this is 5, this is 5, this is also 5. So for prism B, length is this one 4 times width is this one 5 times height is this one 16, and I am getting a value 4 times 5 is 20, 20 times 16 is 320 yards cube. Now it's time to calculate the total volume of this entire L-shaped geometric figure. Just like before, we will use the same formula, and it is going to be 160 for VA plus 320 for VB, giving me a value 480 yards cube. So this is my final answer, and that is the volume of this geometric figure. We have another L-shaped geometric figure over here. We are going to find out the volume of this figure, and I can clearly see this is my prism A. This is the length of the prism, and from the picture this is 12, this is 12, so this is also 12, this is also 12. That is the length. This is the width of the prism A, and this is the height of the prism A. This is H, this is W, and this is L for prism A. Let's calculate the volume. L 12 times width 3 times height 5 equals to 3 times 5 is 15, 15 times 12 is 180 feet cube. This is our prism B. For prism B, this is the length of the prism, this is the width of the prism, and this is the height of the prism. Therefore, to calculate the volume of prism B, the L value is going to be 12 times width is going to be 10 times height is going to be 4, giving us a value 12 times 10 is 120, 120 times 4 is 480 feet cube. Now it's time to calculate the total volume of this L-shaped geometric figure. Just like before, we will add VA and VB. So here my VA value is 180. I'm adding it to 480 and getting a value 660 feet cube. This is the total volume for this geometric figure, and this is all about our today's video. Don't forget to attempt the quiz given in the comment section of the video. And please send me a feedback. Thank you so much. Wait for our next video.